Last year, I got a taste of financial success. The success you get from putting in hours and hours of work and really seeing something come to fruition. And it really sent me on a deep thinking journey, a journey of reflecting on what I've done to really see if I can replicate it, but also in wishful thinking that I could possibly become the first millionaire in my family in a way that is sustainable, but is also beneficial to those that I serve. And so in this video, I want to share with you 7 things. Some things I've done before, some things I really do need to get better at, but each of them are business things that I hope will make me and perhaps you a millionaire. Opportunity, your opportunity, it's your opportunity. We see videos all the time of people saying how they made their first $1 million. And for a lot of us, we know that this will not be our reality, right? This is not the future for the majority of people in the world. However, I truly believe that we can change our future if we start changing our mindset. And so that is why I'm putting this video out there for you, for me, as a way to just kind of inspire us that, hey, no matter what the stats say, we can always try our best to change the status quo. And it's not saying that having $1 million or making $1 million is the end all or be all. In fact, it is far from it. But we do want to achieve a level of financial success, or some of us really do want to build generational wealth, not so much for us, but so that the people who are coming after us in our family lineage don't have to work as hard as we have to work, just as we don't have to work as hard as the people before us had to work. And so that is the goal, that is the purpose, that is the why. And I don't want us to have a misconception that this is somehow a selfish agenda, but it's really an agenda that can hopefully and will hopefully change the outlook of your family. And that brings us to my very first habit that will hopefully make me a millionaire. And that first habit is to diversify. I am fully aware after everything that happened the last year that I am not going to make $1 million from one source. It is not going to all come from my 9 to 5, definitely not. I'm a teacher, and it is not all going to come from one business venture. Yes, I would love for that to happen, but that's not how my life is set up, and that's perhaps not how your life is set up either. And so I do want to encourage us, as well as put this as a message for me, to continue to find ways to diversify. So having more income streams and recognizing that there is value in finding alternative ways to make money so that you are not solely reliant on one source. The second habit that will hopefully make me a millionaire is my passion. So being driven by passion and not being driven by greed or just financial success, but really wanting to do something that makes me feel good. So really wanting to do something that makes you feel good. And I really think that if we're able to do that, we're gonna feel like millionaires regardless of what's in our bank account. A lot of times we feel weighed down by life simply because we are weighing down ourselves with the things that we spend most of our time doing. So if you look at a 24-hour day, you spend 7 of those hours sleeping, you spend the other 8 to 10, for some of us 12 hours at work. It's easy to feel weighed down if you do not enjoy what you're doing in those 7 to 12 hours. So that's a big portion of your day, and just reflecting on that will just help you to realize that you want to find what you're passionate about. You want to find that thing that you can spend the whole day doing and feel like you truly enjoyed yourself, feel like you're truly living life. And that is really what it's all about. For a lot of people, making $1 million is not so much about the money, but so much about the comfort or the lifestyle that it offers you. A lot of us, it's hard getting up and going to the 9 to 5, not feeling respected, not feeling equal, not feeling like we're getting what we are putting in. And so having alternatives, as I shared in my first point, being able to diversify our income can only lead to us also now feeling as though we have this level of comfort in our lives and being able to tap into that passion. Sometimes we're not able to tap into the passion just because there's so much happening, and that is also going to be covered in my very last point. And the third habit that will hopefully make me a millionaire is continuing to pivot. So this is a business principle that I learned late 2022 and pretty much all of 2023, is that it's not enough to just put everything into this one thing. So not everything into this one product, and not just feeling like this one product or this one thing is the end all and be all, but being willing to change things up or switch to something else as you need to. So pivoting is a crucial thing in business. And that is something that I truly learned in 2023 and that I want to continue to use as I move forward in business. I don't ever want to feel like this one niche or this one product or this one thing is an end all and be all. I do want to see where there are opportunities to switch to something else and be able to do that. And this is something that I discuss a bit in my ebook, More Than a Vendor List, where I'm sharing with you that for me, a lot of success came from pivoting from one product type to another product type, from pivoting from one supplier to another supplier. So those small moves, I really saw success when I did those. And so I do want to continue doing that as I'm here on this business journey. And with pivoting comes my fourth point, which is experiment. I want to keep trying new things and learning new things and really improving as I go along. And that is something that I'm trying to do here on my YouTube channel as well. I'm trying to get better video quality. I'm trying to improve my thumbnails. I'm trying to keep viewers engaged longer. So these are some small changes that I'm making, and I'm experimenting. I'm trying different things to see what works. And it's okay if it doesn't work right away, because a lot of times it takes some time to see success. It takes some time to see if something is working. So I do want to encourage you not to change things up as they're starting to work, right? So really have a strategy, try it out for a period of time. So maybe 3 months. And if it doesn't work after 3 months, then you change it up, right? So you have 4 quarters in the year. You can try a strategy each quarter and really see what works. And so that is something that I want to continue doing here in 2024 that I've done in 2023. But not only that, but something that I want to keep doing throughout business is really experimenting, looking at the numbers and trying different strategies. Number 5 is the one I struggle with the most, and that is work-life balance. But I feel like what has helped me with work-life balance is understanding that work-life balance is different for everyone. So for you, work-life balance could look like working 6 days and resting on the 7th. But for someone else, it could look like going to work for 8 hours, coming home, and immediately going to rest. For me, it seems to be a bit more seasonal. I have times of year where I'm just so productive. I'm pumping out content, I'm pumping out products, my creativity is flowing. And then comes certain times of year where I'm just like, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just relaxing and resetting. Kind of like bears, I'm perhaps hibernating, right? So for me, that's what work-life balance looks like. And so with this, when I was reflecting on it, I truly realized that it's not that I have poor work-life balance, is that my definition of work-life balance looks a lot different than other people. But either way, it is something to continue to work on. And so moving forward on this quest to becoming a millionaire, I do want to invest more of my time in me so that I'm able to better myself and be able to feed myself in a way that allows me to move forward in the right way. Number 6 on my list is introspection. So really being able to look within, take some time to journal, take some time to reflect, take some time to really tap inward for my creativity instead of looking outward. And this was something that I covered in one of my earlier videos as well, just kind of where I was talking about a Bible passage that I was reading and how I felt really called towards just looking within for your most creative ideas instead of trying to find those things online or from other people. And so introspection is a big part of my plan moving forward. It was something that I did a bit in the past, but not a lot. And so moving forward, I do want to spend more time just looking within, fixing within, managing my own emotions, and really staying on top of my own emotional health and well-being. And so that is a habit that I truly believe can help to make you a millionaire. A lot of times, it's not what we're doing or not doing that's holding us back. It's just the thoughts, right? It's the thoughts that keep you weighed down. It's the thoughts that tell you, don't show up today. It's the thoughts that tell you you're not good enough. These are the things that really hold us back. And so making time for introspection, making time to analyze those negative thoughts and reframe them could be that very thing that helps you to move forward in the right way. And number 7, which is our very last tip, is always staying in a posture of gratitude. So a lot of times we get so caught up in the stats of things, right? What doesn't look like it we think it should, or what's not moving in the way that we want it to move, that we forget to look at the things that are working well, the things that are actually going good, the good things in our life. So we forget gratitude, and we forget to give thanks to the one who allows us to do all of these things that we're doing. And so I really want to continue with an attitude of gratitude as I go forward on this quest. And that attitude of gratitude is going to allow you to not see how far you are from your target, but be thankful for where you are on that journey to the target. So even if you never get there, you feel like you've been there. And so I just want to encourage us to keep an attitude of gratitude as we're on our quest to our first 10K, our first 100K, our first million, or on your quest of whatever you are doing in your life or in your business. I just want to remind us to be grateful for what we have and where we are. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you for your attention to this video. I'm going to introduce myself to you and also ask you to please subscribe to my channel. My name is Shanice, and I do operate a stationery shop called Shanice DK Designs. But here on this YouTube channel, I talk all things business. And this is really from a perspective of reflection on my own business journey, but also encouragement, encouraging you to do the thing that sets your heart on fire. If you believe that this channel has something of value to offer to you, I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button. And if not, I'm going to ask you to click on another video of mine, and perhaps you'll hear something that helps you to move forward. Either way, have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for tuning in. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.